With Christmas fast approaching, I want to talk about 5 things a Buddhist can do during Christmas. So it may seem like it's not the holiday or the season for you, but actually it is. So there's 5 things we can do. The first thing is to give a thoughtful gift. So in Western countries, Christmas is just not a religious holiday, it's also a cultural holiday. So we also give gifts. But do you just go run out there and just get any gift? We should really be thoughtful about what we're actually giving to the other person. Is it something just, trendy, or just, I just need to rush and get something? Or is it something that they're going to truly appreciate and love and enjoy? That's where we should actually be aiming to actually show that kindness and love towards that other person. Now, it doesn't also have to be material. You can give your attention to that other person. For example, maybe they're going through a rough patch and just, need somebody to talk to. That's a gift right there. Or even making like dinner or, a home cooked meal for somebody. That's something as well. These are all gifts that we can actually do. Next, we can go and help somebody in need. So that could just be a family, a friend, loved one. You can, just be there for them. Just like I mentioned on that first tip, helping somebody in need is something we can definitely do during this time. Everyone's going to have different struggles and needs, so it's going to just vary based upon what's actually going on with that person. Now, another thing, for example, is, there's obviously homeless people. You can go to the grocery store and get grocery gift cards. Or to a restaurant or whatever the case might be where they can go get a nice meal. So you can actually have like a stack of these cards. So instead of giving out money, you can actually give out a grocery or a food place gift card that they can go and take that to in order to get something good to eat, and maybe get warm. Now, the next thing is going to be planting seeds of kindness. So in Buddhism, kindness is really big with us. So how do we do this? Well, something as simple as, you're out there in the world and, sometimes a bunch of shopping in their hands, can't get the door, open a door for them, or a kind word, a compassionate word to somebody, right? Not making their lives more difficult. Now, do you expect, reciprocation in this? You're probably not going to get sometimes even a thank you or something like that. You should do it without wanting a reward in return. So we're going to be planting these seeds of loving kindness. Even if they're not realizing it, they have actually experienced that kindness from you, right? And there is a seed planted. And so next time they might go, oh, I want to open that door as well too. It's something where it's sometimes buried down, but it can grow when it's watered correctly. So we want to be planting these seeds of loving kindness, but remember, you're doing it without expectation. If you start expecting something, for example, well, they didn't say thank you to me. Now you're planting, seeds of anger and greed and stuff like that, these 3 poisons or 3 fires. So do it without expectation. So my 4th tip is going to be regarding animals. So animals are sentient beings as well. And sometimes they're kind of forgotten during this time of year when we're usually getting presents and stuff like that. So one thing you can do is, well, maybe even donate to an animal rescue organization or safety organization, for example, ASPCA or something like that, where they're helping the shelters, where they're helping these animals, giving them a nice warm place to actually live if they face difficult challenges or abuse or something like that. Even if you have an animal with you right now, a pet inside your home, maybe a little extra treat for them, a little more attention. Sometimes, as we especially know with cats and dogs, sometimes it's not those fancy toys, it's that attention we give them, that love we give them on their terms. So not on our terms, but on their terms. So when we do that, again, without expectations of anything in return from them, that is really a gift to them. So think about other sentient beings out there, including the homeless ones out there. Maybe there's a little meal you can give to them, or something we can do for these organizations helping them as well. Sometimes they have, gift lists online, like on Amazon, where you can kind of, buy something for them and they can actually take it out and use that. So that's from shelters, organizations, etc. It's a great thing to actually do during this time. And then finally, loving kindness meditation, or metta. So metta, or loving kindness, and compassion are 2 big things inside Buddhism, and this is definitely something we can practice during this time. So on the meditation, we're basically going to be not just, wishing loving kindness for, ourselves and people we love, but also people that, we're probably having a difficult time with, but also people that we don't even know about or neutral to, right? Maybe it's a cashier you've never seen before. I'm neutral to this person, but we should be showing loving kindness to them. Or that person you're having a difficult time getting along with. Yep, loving kindness to them also. And this is the part of the meditation that it's very difficult for people like, oh, I really don't want to show loving kindness to that person. But that's the whole point. We are transforming ourselves and our mindset to reduce these three poisons of greed, anger, and delusion. And we can do that through loving kindness and compassion. So metta meditation is very popular and is something that you can actually practice during this time. And not just like sitting, you can do this as you're actually out in the world as well. So there's many things you can do during Christmas, and all of these are kind of in line with the Christmas season as well. In Christmas, we're showing compassion, we're showing love, loving kindness. We're showing tranquility, harmony, equanimity. We're showing all these things as Buddhists during this time. So even if you're not a Christian or Catholic, you are able to actually participate in a way that's in accord with this particular season. So do you practice during Christmas, or what do you do during Christmas? I'd love to hear about it in the comments below. Thank you, and Merry Christmas.